you should be on page 52. We're still talking about patterns. We've talked about how multiplying and dividing are related. So on this one, we're supposed to determine the relationships between these patterns in each set of rules. With rule 1, we start at 0 and add 3. So we have 0, then 3,
9, 12.
Okay, and then rule 2, it says we start at 0 and we add 6. So we have
6, 12, 18, 24.
Okay, so what do we notice between these two patterns?
One half.
This one is half of that one, or this one is twice or 2 times that one. So we see that multiplication and division are related. It depends on which way you're looking at it, from one pattern to the other. On the second one, we start at 4 and add 3.
7, 10, 13, 16.
Okay, and on this one we start at 9 and add 6.
15, 21, 27, 30, 33.
Okay, so take a minute and look at that and see what the relationship is. Take a few minutes and look at that one. Determine what you think the relationship is.
I think I see some. I know. I think. Wait, it's an arch.
Okay, what do you think?
I think that it's multiplying the thing is by 2 and then adding 1.
Okay, let's check to see if that's right. He said it's multiplying by 2 and then adding 1. Okay, so if I take 4 and I multiply it times 2, I get 8, and then I add 1 and I get 9, and that's what they got. Okay, so I'll go to the next number. If I take 7 and I multiply it times 2, I get,
14 plus 1 is 15.
and then I add 1 and I get 15, and that's what they got. So if I take the next one, if I take 10 and I multiply it times 2, I get,
20.
and if I add 1, I get 21. So is that the rule or the pattern for these two?
Yes.
Yes, it's multiplying by 2 and adding 1.
You start at 0 and add 5.
So it's not always just one step that you're doing. It's not always just one step in the rule. Okay, if I start at 0 and I add 5.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, if I start at 0 and add 3.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay, so what's going on here?
Let's see. Subtract. No, that's not. Let's see. Oh, I think I know.
Okay, what?
So, like, each one, so, let's say 5 minus 2. And the next one, it doubles, or it adds 2, so 5 minus 4. And then 5 minus 6. I mean 10 minus 4.
It doubles every time you subtract?
Yeah. No, like, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Like,
Is that what you're saying? And then 15 minus
Yeah, minus 6.
6, and then 20 minus.
It adds 2 every time.
Okay, so on this one, am I adding 5 and then
You're adding 2.
it is increasing by 2 again?
Yep.
Okay, so is that what's happening on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So each of these is going up by 5, so, and then you're adding 2. Yes.
Red, blues and the red and
Okay. All right. Start with 0 and add 4.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 24, 28, 32, 36.
Whoa, you're going a little too fast here.
But I could get.
All right, does everybody agree?
Yep.
If I start with 0 and add 6.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 30, 36. What are you doing?
I don't know. Y'all say random numbers. I can't.
42, 48, 54, 60. Oh,
Good.
well, 54.
Okay, and our next number would be 60. So what's going on here?
They're adding.
Take a minute.
No. Okay.
Oh, I skipped 30.
Okay. So I see. They're doing what the opposite of Weston said on the last one.
They're adding to?
Yep, they're
It doubles every time.
Oh yeah, they double. Yeah, they double every time. I mean,
It's doubling whatever they're subtracting. Is that correct? So I have 6 and I subtracted 2. But then I had 12 and I subtracted 4. And then I had 18 and I subtracted 6. So we're subtracting and doubling. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's confusing me, but it's correct. I think.
Wait.
All right.
I did not get that, but that's okay. I didn't get it.
Using what we were just saying.
What?
Okay, we said, I'd like to write them again. Oh,
Where are we at?
0, 4,
4,
8,
12,
16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36.
Is that 34? Really?
Barely going fast.
Okay.
now slow down on the 6th one.
6, 12,
18,
24, 30, 36,
40,
30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, or 54.
64, the typo, I mean,
All right, so what would be the next number in this one?
40.
Oh, let's see.
And then 60.
So what would be here?
60.
60. So we said that for each one of these, they started with subtracting 2, then subtracting 4, then subtracting 6, then subtracting 8, then subtracting 10. So each one of these is going up by
About 2.
by 2. Okay?
It doubles every time you subtract. I think.
So it says, what will be in rule 2 when this one is at 40? We just determined it would be 60.
Wow.
Okay, so now, based on what we know, I'll just leave those there. What will it be when this one is 120?
80.
It would be 80. Okay, does everybody see that? Everybody see why? Okay. Because if I double this, and then this,
you double that, it'd be 80.
I knew 60, but 60 is 120.
No, we're not getting all into some confusion.
all right, so we see that pattern.
No.
Just a moment.
Okay. Can we do 2 lessons today?
We are. We're going to do 2 lessons.
Yes. Hopefully it's on this. If it's not, Kayla,
So-
it's on this. It's a short lesson. But we still have this head.
If we start with 0,
Add 2.
ooh, and add 2,
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
okay? And then we start with 0 and add 3.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24. Wait, no, 21, 24, 27, 30,
Okay, now,
or 27.
so what is going on here?
Each time they're adding. Wait, okay. So 2 plus 1 is 3, then 4 plus plus 2 is 6, and then 6 plus 3 is 9. So every time it goes up when you're adding.
What?
Every time this one goes up
The number.
3, this one goes up.
4.
Another number, like the number ahead. Okay, so
If this one goes up 3,
that one goes up 4.
this one goes up.
4.
No, 2. I can't tell.
Okay.
What's the difference in 2 and 4?
2.
4 and 6?
2.
6 and 8.
2.
Okay. So, every time this one goes up by 3, this one goes up by 2. So, when this one is 30, when this one is 30,
Wait, let me count that. 18, 20,
what will this one be?
50. Wait, no. No, it will not.
No.
18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. I think if I count
What?
30. 6
Take a
times
minute and look at it. You are getting silly. Take a minute and look at it.
30, 36, 39, 45.
Okay, so does everybody agree?
Yeah, I just did the math.
I did first.
So 45?
Wait, so what was that one?
45. So when this one is 60, what will that one be?
Okay, so it's going by 3. Okay, so then if it's 30,
It's 30.
shush it. 43, 42,
You're so smart.
Stop.
33, 36, 39, 40. Wait, 39, 42. I lost track. 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 47, 50, 53, 56, 50, 59, 62. So, that don't make sense.
60.
40. It'll be at 40.
It would be a 40. I don't know what is going on with this board. It would be a 40. Good job.
So I did all that for nothing.
All right, now
Yes, yes.
we're doing the same thing except we're plotting what we find on the graph. Because when we looked at all of these, when we did these, would this be like for every x I got this y?
Yeah.
For this x I got this y. For this x I got this y. For this x I got this y. Okay? So we're doing the same thing. We're doing patterns. We're just going to graph them after we find the pattern.
Okay.
So on this one, if we start at 0 and add 8, we have
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Oh, 40.
and if we start at 0 and add 2,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, 10.
all right. So if they wanted us to graph our findings, so here,
It's times 4 on the bottom. I mean, on the bottom.
okay, so which one of these two is x?
40.
The top one or the bottom one? The top one, and the bottom one is y. So if we're plotting these points, my first point is at 0, 0. Let me use a different color. So would this be my first point?
I know what you do. I know what you do.
My next one, 8, 2. So I go to 8 and then 2. So there would be my next point.
Oh, I'm doing the pattern.
My next one is 16, 4. They already did that one for me. My next point is 24, 6.
If you go on in diagonally,
32,
8.
8. And 40, 10.
I know the
So
Miss Menard. I know the pattern.
is that going to make a straight diagonal line?
Yes.
Yes. What's our pattern?
It counts 4 each time. The top is always multiplied by 4. I said the bottom.
that's
Okay.
already at the end.
Is this 4 times?
Yes.
Is x 4 times y?
Yes.
X is 4 times y. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to start at 0 and add. Let me move this up. Start at 0 and add 10.
Are we on the second one? B?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it on the wrong one.
40. That's a cross. 6. No.
Okay, and then the second rule was we start at 0 and add 40.
40. 80. 200. Excuse y'all.
Oh, goodness.
120. I mean. 160. And 100.
Wait, no, not
200.
200.
Stop messing me up.
Stop arguing. All right, so on this one, is X the top row or bottom row?
Top.
Bottom. Wait.
I can't.
Bottom. X is the top.
X is the top and Y is the bottom. And we can tell that by looking at
Number.
our number distance on our diagram, our plot.
On the diagram because X is on the bottom.
So 0, 0, 10, 40, they've already plotted that one for me. 20, 80, 30, 120, 40, 160, and 50, 200. So did it again make a, okay? So what was going on here?
Times 4. Times 4.
Okay.
Bottom is multiplied by 4.
Okay? X multiplied times 4 gives you Y. Priya starts at 0 and she continues to count by 2.
2, 4, 8.
2, 4, 6.
Oh, wait.
8, 10. I will
See, I'm supposed to use it.
Claire starts at 0 and continues to count by 5.
10, 15, 20, 25.
30, 85.
Oh, we only get.
All right, so what's going on with these patterns?
You add 3. No, never mind.
No, you don't.
I just saw the first
Why
one.
are you subtracting?
Wait, 3, 10, 11, wait. Okay, so the bottom number has it's like the same thing. You keep
You add 3 every time.
No, you subtract.
Well, you know what I mean. No,
No,
I
okay,
don't.
so
You add 3.
5
You
minus
add 3. You add 3 and then subtract. What?
I said that.
No, you didn't.
You said subtract. You add 3 and then you add 6.
You add 3 and then
So,
what? Not nice. I heard something.
The number that you're
is Priya or Claire X?
Wait, what? Priya.
Okay, because this was Priya and this was Claire. So Priya is X and Claire is Y. So 0, 0. When Priya is at 2, where is Claire going to be?
5. I said that.
When Priya is at 4, where's Claire going to be?
10. I think.
When Priya is at 6, where's Claire going to be?
15. I think. Yeah, you.
When Priya is at 8, where's Claire going to be?
Okay, 20. I know. I get this.
And when Priya is at 10, Claire will be at
25.
diagonal line?
That.
Yes.
A little bit
For every increase in 2 on X, there's an increase of 5 on Y.